Come on, Alpha. Here we go. Howdy folks, welcome back to Modded Ark Adventures on the Last Ark server. And I'm back, by the way. I got my headset back, my head whatever back. I didn't actually repair all of the items. Here's the really funny part. I made enough materials to repair the gauntlets, and then I got a red drop and I got better gauntlets. So and then I got much better flak from a red drop. So I'm using that as well, and then this is a much better, if you take away the crown, it's actually a riot helmet that's much better, I believe, than the one I have. Where's the one I have? One I have here is 985. Yeah, it's much better, 1311. So I'm kind of back. Anyway, I want to play around with something kind of cool that I saw in a video. I believe, I think Tank was using it. It's a drill. It's a steam-powered drill, and they have different bits. Ones that will go after, will just sit there and drill from the ground and create crystal, stone, and rare mushrooms. And then there's another one here that'll create stone and metal. And I think I'm going to go for the drill tip bit that does the crystal, stone, and rare mushrooms. Because metal I can get pretty easily, and stone, it's a pain right now with my Doty, my low-level Doty. I might go for a higher-level Doty, my low-level Doty and my Quets to run around and just bash on a bunch of rocks. Rather just let something run in the background. I don't know how efficient it's going to be, so I went ahead and created the drill bit already, but now I'm trying to get the materials together to build this, which requires AS copper plates. The whole AS thing was a fiasco. I couldn't figure out from the descriptions of things what I needed to build stuff. I went up on the developers page up in Steam to try to figure out what it needed to build stuff, and there were other people posting comments in the discussion forums confused about what they needed to build stuff, and the developer was like, what are you guys, stupid? It's right there. So it wasn't that obvious. So what I finally had to do is twice now I've run over to Tank's place. You know, that's where we did the PvP battle, and while we're not PvP battling, I can go in from the roof and go in and look at his stuff. And because I knew he had steam-powered stuff, so I needed to know what made the AS, this AS glass at one point, because I couldn't figure it out. And then he had one of these blast forges, and I saw it in there as a blueprint that you could make. It's like, okay, great, I need to make one of those. And then when I went to make the, the drill, no, not that, the drill thingy, I just showed you a second ago, it says it needs copper plate, and I couldn't figure out what made copper plate. So I went over to his place again, and I found one of these copper industrial forges, and inside here is the Ingram to make copper plate, AS copper plate. So now I know what to make, and I'm trying to make that right now, which means I'm trying to forge a whole bunch of this smelted copper, which is a very long, tedious process, but I need to get up to 200, and then I can make that, and then I can actually produce the materials I need, once I go get the raw materials for that, to produce the drill to actually put it down and use it. So it's going to be a while. I did a little bit of more work out on the dino pin. I just want to show you that. I didn't go too high yet on the walls. I did complete the ceiling, which is always nice to have. I brought the Giga in. He can fit in here just fine. No problem. And I brought the wall up right now to 2. 2 above. I kind of wanted to get it as high as the behemoth gates, but I don't know. Now I'm not so sure, because we don't really get any RG traffic down here. And if an RG did stupidly come in here, it would be decimated. I mean, just destroyed. So that's not really a concern. So I might just leave it at 2, now that I think about it. So, anyway. All right, we're back, and I've been out looking for crystal and oil to supply the particular machines necessary to build all the things. I'm out here in the winter biome, and it's actually kind of bright. I'm gammed up a little bit, but there we go. It's a little better. And we have a Stargate out to that island way out there, in that cave, that ice cave that faces that other stretch of island. And there aren't that many crystals on there. They're kind of hidden in crevices, and there's probably about 8 or 10 that I could find, and some oil nodes. So I got that. But then I flew over this way because there was another frozen island over here, where I am right now. It's down in the southwest, yeah. And I got closer to this island, and I went, oh my gosh, this is the crystal mother lode. So I brought Espenson, the Yankee, out, and we've been just collecting crystal and collecting oil, and we should have everything we need to make, hopefully, that drill. And I don't know how good it's going to be and how efficient it will be. It does wear down the drill bit after time, from what I'm reading, and we're getting a little bit of server lag. So if it is effective at collecting the crystal, then I probably would never need to come back out here again. If it's not very effective, then I'll just come out here, because this is not that far away from my base, really. It doesn't take that long for Rooster to fly out here. And then there is a Stargate, as I said. Wow! 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 Wow, these things give a lot of crystal. Oh my goodness, I didn't notice the first strike, and then the second strike weighed me down, and Espenson's got a lot of weight. That's just amazing. I think we're set for crystals, folks. Wow. That's not going to be a problem. I'll clean out the island and I'll be back. Okay, here at my copper work center, I've finished up my copper plates. I think I have enough now. Yeah, exactly enough. Here we go. Drill. All right, now I sure hope this drill... Let me pick up the drill bit as well. I sure hope this drill is pick-upable, and I'm pretty sure it will be, since everything else in this mod is pick-upable. But the question is where to put it. Where to put it. I guess it doesn't matter where you put it. I wonder, can you put it inside? I'm curious. Maybe you have to put it on the ground. Let's see. No ground or snap point. I think it needs to be put on the ground. Yeah. It's smart enough to know that if you're drilling, you want to drill into the ground. So let's go ahead and just put it right here. How's that? This work? Should work. I'm trying to place it. It doesn't want to place. There we go. Go ahead and put the drill... How do you put the drill bit in? Huh. Gunpowder to activate. So we need gunpowder. That's not a problem. I've got gunpowder. But where do I put the drill bit? Attach this item to the drill... Oh, it's an attach. So it's a use, and then there you go. Like that. And now let's get some gunpowder. Which I think we have plenty of over here, maybe? Or here? I thought we had some gunpowder somewhere. Did I put it over here? Yes, I did. That's not plenty, but that's some. It's enough to see what's going on here. Okay. Power on. How quick... Wow. Not bad. It goes through that gunpowder fast, though. I don't know that... I mean, that doesn't seem like an equitable trade. Does it? Because it takes stone and flint and charcoal to make gunpowder. And it's giving me some more stone, but it's not giving me flint. And I would have to go produce more charcoal through wood. So, I mean, I guess this is nice to get crystal without having to go somewhere and get it. But man, is it expensive to do that. I don't know. I think it burns through gunpowder way too fast. I mean, I get the concept. That is that... Well, actually, I don't. I was thinking it was using the gunpowder to kind of like make little mini explosions underground to get the stuff out. I mean, that would be the the story behind it. But I don't think so, because it's actually just spinning a drill bit. So it should use anything. Should be able to use even spark powder or gasoline or oil or something. But so it's kind of surprising that it needs gunpowder, and it goes through it so way fast. The stone is nice, but like I said, without giving me flint and charcoal too, that I can make my own replacement gunpowder, it's kind of not very cost effective. We'll let that run on just that and see what we get when it's all done. Okay, the drill is all done. And it got almost 1,000 for the gunpowder printer, almost 1,000 stone, almost 200 crystal, and just 15 rare mushrooms. Rare mushrooms I don't care that much about. The crystal was what I was really after, so I didn't have to go get it over there. But you know what? Considering how easy it is to fly over there with Espenson and take a swing and get like 1,000 crystal, Sorry, buddy, I don't think you're cost effective. It took a long time to make this with a lot of resources, but I don't think it's cost effective. And it wears down the bit. And it takes a rough diamond and cementing paste and metal ingots to repair it. And it's going to take more as more and more wear happens. Every time it does a cycle where it gets a little bit of stuff in there, it takes 10 points off the health, I've noticed, when it was running. So, let's see. Can I take this off? I can't. Can I pick this up? Pick up the engine. And then here I will get the resources. And I sure hope... Let me place the engine down again. Is the drill bit still there? Oh my god. The drill bit is not there. Are you kidding me? Oh, well, that's a showstopper then. All right, well, it was a fun experiment, folks. Fun experiment, but I don't think it's going to be a very effective tool. I guess if you were in an area where it was just impractical to get crystal, that's fine. But you need thousands of crystal to make the thing, so that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I think the balancing is a little off on that particular tool. But good try, good try, good try. It was fun to experiment with it. And I lost my drill bit, which is just, I mean, I saw no way to take it off. You saw when I brought up the menu, right? Oh well. It was fun while it lasted. You know, as I'm out here on the Beaver, I was collecting more medjos mostly, so that I could make more, or kibble for a Doedicurus, because I was thinking I really want to collect stone at a higher rate. I've got a great Anki, but I don't have a great Dodi, so I was thinking I should make a Dodi, and it dawned on me, beavers are pretty good rare flower collectors, and I guess that makes sense. You can go to their beaver dams and find some rare flowers. Now, I want to get rare flowers because I want that as a prize in PvP, and I actually went to some beaver dams. I raided some off camera, and there were no rare flowers. I mean, there were rare mushrooms, you know, obviously a cementing paste, silica pearls, kind of stuff, but no rare flowers. So another thing occurs to me, if these guys are pretty good at collecting rare flowers, and this is a low-level beaver, 59, I mean, this was a guy I just found stuck somewhere early on in the game and just tamed him. If I go for a high level, I wonder if they would be really effective at getting rare flowers, especially if I just basically bumped his melee more than his weight and just got as much as I could from in these bushes over here. I mean, you can get rare flowers. Is it the purple ones? Yeah, see, there's no flowers from this one. Oops. I do want to save that, don't I? And that. There's no flowers from these. Now let's look for the one of the bushes that actually has the little flowers in it. I've been whacking them. There were a whole bunch of them down here, but there we go. There's one over here. This guy with the red flowers. Let's hit him and see if I got any rare flowers. Nope. I don't think it matters which one you hit. I think it's kind of random. Just a randomness about it. So there was another one there, but here's another one here. And there we got some rare flowers for, but as you saw, I hit one of these before and didn't get anything. So it seems to be kind of, it could happen from any bush. So let's hit, you know, the ones that without flowers and see if we get rare flowers. I didn't get any there. Didn't get any there. Or there. Maybe you do have to hit the one with the flowers on them, but it's still random when you get them. I don't know how this works. I mean, they said they were going to eventually make bushes do different things and give you different results. But I don't know that they've actually done any of that. But then again, the Valhalla map maker might have done something like that already. Might have overridden the behavior to do that. So it's interesting. I still think a really high-level beaver would be a good idea. The problem is finding the high-level thing you want could take hours. So it's really bad when you decide to go out and do something if you have limited time, you know, as in you don't have the entire day to just sit here and play, which I don't. I have several hours, but I don't have the entire day. So anyway, we're going to leave the beaver here for now. We're going to maybe go out and look for either a high-level Dodi or a high-level beaver and just see what kind of high-level things we can find, I guess, and see what we can tame up for utility use around the base. Since technology has failed us, copper. Okay, we're flying back with a level 504 male beaver. It's about the highest beaver I could find, searching for about a half hour or so over where, well, actually probably if you add it all up, closer to an hour. I scoured the continent, I guess you'll call it the continent? I don't know, the main island that we're on for doties, and I found like 8 or 10 doties, and they were all, I mean, the highest one was like a 200. So I decided not to bother with those. The highest, like I said, beaver here is 500 something. So we're going to go with the beaver, and it's a male, so it'll be a mate for our female low-level beaver. And we'll hopefully be able to collect more rare flowers if I level up its melee damage, which I'm hoping to do very soon. Okay, coming into our base here as it draws in. Let's go to our taming pit. There it is. I can see it kind of drawing in. Let's get lined up on this guy. So we're flying over it. There we go. Let's go into K mode. And we do have some turtles in there that we're going to have to deal with, but I think they can tank it. I think they can. I don't think it'll care about the turtles anyway, but even if it does, I think they can tank it. All right. Now, we have the trank darts on us. I was using this I found in a red drop. This Ascendant fabricated sniper rifle. I was mentioning in the PvP match with tank that I had found one early on and lost it. Found another one, and I was using it to take out the lower level beavers, so I didn't have to deal with them before I decided to go for the higher level ones, just to get them out of the way so I didn't accidentally grab them, and that sort of thing. I have the trank darts to put it down, but what I need really is, I'm cooking a whole bunch of meat up here, is the kibble. So I know we have some galley kibble already. This stuff takes galley kibble. This is from drops. We've picked it up from yellow drops and red drops. So with 10, we'll be able to see how many more we're going to need. So let's go ahead and try to trank this guy. And I don't think he's going to need more than one shot. Something tells me. And he's down. Excellent. Let's go ahead and throw that kibble in. We're going to need narcotics, I believe, because these things drop off real fast. Oh, I had it on me. Okay. Let's go ahead and look at this is one of the newer type of animal tames that have a lot of torpor drop off. As you can see, it's already going pretty quickly. Almost 11,000 torpor total, and we're down to 10,500, so. Okay, there's the first bite, 100%, 251 levels, pretty good. 10 is probably going to do it. Yeah, the kibble we have is going to be fine. Should not be a problem. Let's go ahead and 10 of these will give 400, so let's go ahead and give 10 to get up to 9,000, and then we'll do another 7, 8, 9, 10-ish. Am I doing the math wrong? Was it at 40 per? Or is it 400 per? Oh, now I'm confused. I can't remember. I think it was 40. Oh, well. I have plenty of narcotics. It's not a problem. You know, now that we have a big enough pin, I think I'm going to get these turtles out of here. Just put them in the big pin now. Towards the back, I guess. They are a PvP device. And I did not use them in the tank assault, mainly because I didn't have an easy way to get them there. But what you'd use them for, if you have enough, is you drop them in on a base that has gun turrets with bullets, with ammo. And if they have a high enough health, in fact, you boost their health. That's how you train them up with more health. They will sit there and just absorb the bullets until all the guns are drained. And then you can get in. That's what they're used for, so. In case you were curious why I have a couple of turtles and I'm not doing anything with them, that's why. Alrighty, there it is. It's a male producer, so I actually can't think of a name off the top of my head. We've already done Lucas, maybe a Spielberg? And we'll look up some male producers and come back. For now, let's go ahead and put I got the saddle that used to be on Andrus, and we're going to use it. Let's take a look at the stats real quick, though. Yeah, the weight and definitely the melee boosted quite a bit. The melee is almost 1,000. That's awesome. I want to see right now at that taming level, which is level 755, what kind of rare flower production we can get. Let's see. it's only 2 rare flowers. I'm not getting a ton. It doesn't look like the melee damage potential on a beaver is affecting the amount of rare flowers collected, which kind of sucks. I was hoping it would. I got a little bit of wood there. But the extra weight and melee is definitely going to help for that sort of thing. Only 9. Yeah, see, it's not... So much for that theory. It didn't seem to change any of that. Let's just drop all of that real fast. Well, that sucks. Because I need to find some way to get rare flowers a little more efficiently. Considering how I've already kind of promised that when Tank attacks my base, if he can get... Or either that or I have to defend my base really well. Because if he can get to the prize at the center... The chewy center of my hard PvP base, you can have a full stack, or roughly 1,000, I guess, rare flowers. And boy, at this rate, I'm going to have to be online like 12 hours a day, only collecting rare flowers for about a week to get there. So I'm hoping there's some other way to collect them. Yeah, this is just way too slow. Horrible. I might as well take those two. Okay, that's it for melee. Since melee doesn't seem to do any good, I guess I'll just switch to weight now on the level ups. All right. Okay, I'm going to take my new beaver named Greenwalt, producer of the show Grimm, to Dead Island and do a little bit of training up to see if I can get some of the stats a little better for collecting wood at least. Let me see if these dark things produce rare flowers. 1 rare flower. So much for that idea. All right, so I'm going to run around the island. Actually, I just threw away 1 rare flower. I'm not going to get off for it. Run around and see what I can do. I'll be back. All right, we've been training up a little bit. We're going to risk an alpha. It's not a very high-level alpha, but it's an alpha. Come on, alpha. Here we go. The Beaver has knockback, but so does the alpha, and the alpha has tenacity and speed on its side. So, and I can attack while moving, which is awesome with the Beavers. You can... Never mind, before I can even explain it. Good job. Good job, Greenwalt. And I don't know if I picked anything up, but fortunately he's not a carnivore, so I don't need to tell him to follow me so he doesn't eat. Awesome. All right. I've been putting the stats in a little bit of melee, but then mostly weight. I want to get this thing to, and I put a little speed as well. I want to be able to use him to quickly run over to the trees at our base, whack a bunch of trees, get a ton of wood, and head back without needing the quets to be involved or multiple trips or anything like that. So, anyway, folks, this has been a lot of fun. Thank you for catching up with me and watching me tame this guy and experiment with the drill. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.